What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing of the Lumia 928. If you've been on Verizon and you've been looking longingly at your AT&T brethren to Lumia 920, you now have bragging rights because you've got the flagship Windows phone on your carrier. Let's go ahead, unbox this guy. Alright, so here is the box for the Lumia 928, looking all good and red. And on the cover of the box, we have a box. Inside the box, we have a cat. Physics jokes. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide off the Nokia sleeve. Boom! It looks exactly the same. We've got little Nokia embossed there and Verizon at the top. We shall pull off the lid in a dramatic fashion with some flair. And here we have the Lumia 928. I have not seen this guy yet in person, so I'm kind of excited to take it out. Remove tab. That is nice. Push it off to the side for a quick sec. We'll see what else we're going to have in the box, run through the specs, and do all the rest of our unboxing goodness that we love to do. So we've got a start here, so that's where I'll begin. Product safety and warranty information. We've got a pretty standard looking wall wart. And we've got a micro USB cable. So those of you hoping for some awesome headphones or any other accessories, you are going to be sorely disappointed. It makes packing this guy up though very easy. Alright, so here is the Lumia 928, and I will peel off the screen protector. Oh, that's where the SIM card lives. Sneaky. So that's where the SIM card is. That wasn't the screen protector. It appears the screen is unprotected, but the back, however, is protected. So I'll peel that off. Some of you guys hate when there are stickers on there. So I'll try and power this guy on, and we can run through all of the specs. Alright, it's going to boot up. Say hello. Welcome to Windows Phone. Alright, so this is very similar spec-wise to the Lumia 920, although noticeably thinner and I think a little bit lighter as well. So the dimensions, it is 5.24 inches by 2.71 inches by a now thinner 0.44 inches and weighs 5.7 ounces. It's the same resolution as the 920. It's a 4.5 inch screen with a 1280 by 768 screen, although now it is AMOLED. Whereas on the 920 it was an IPS screen, so I think it should look just a little bit better. 2000 milliamp hour battery is sealed in there, so don't hope it getting at that sucker. Same processor as well. It's a Snapdragon S4 Plus, 1.5 gigahertz dual core, Giga RAM. 32 gigs of internal storage live on this phone. The big story though with the Lumia phones is on the back. Carl Zeiss and Pure View branded lens. It's an 8.7 megapixel camera. We now have a xenon flash as opposed to the LED flash that we had on the 920. It's got a 1.3 megapixel sensor living up there on the front that can shoot 720p recording. We have full support for Verizon's LTE, which you can see right up there. It's got Bluetooth, of course, 3.0 and NFC, and Gorilla Glass 2, and also support for wireless charging using the Qi standard here. So a little bit more about this camera in case you forgot. It's got the same f2.0 aperture that we've got on the 920 and the same 26mm focal length that we have on the 920. Big difference here though between the two are the flash and the screen technologies on both phones, but overall very similar. This one feels really nice in the hand. I keep forgetting how much I like Windows Phone to actually go back and try another Windows Phone. So we'll use this guy, we'll test it on Verizon's network, and we'll see if there's anything different to show versus what we saw on the 920. And of course, we'll be doing a full camera comparison to see how this works. We were really impressed with the 920's low light capabilities. It should hopefully be even more improved with the addition of a xenon flash. So there are some other differences here between the 920 and the 928. So let's bring in the black 920 here, and you can see certainly a difference there in the thickness as well as the material. So the black one had sort of a matte feel to it, but the other color devices had that same sort of polycarbonate plastic, and both felt really solid in the hands. So first, we've got improved speaker here as well on the 920 versus the 928 rather versus 920. Speaker grill used to live on the bottom of the 920. It is now on the back of the 928. Obviously, a little bit of a redesign here where the camera is located. I've got a microphone now on the back of the 928 as well. Look at the top of the phones. You can see the SIM card slot is in the same spot, but it's a little bit different now than just that little button you got to push in. You can actually go and, it looks like with your nail, and actually pull it out. Headphone jack has been moved to the side. Charging port has also been moved to the top. We've got some noise canceling mics. The rest of the buttons though remain pretty similar as opposed to chrome accents. They are now plastic and nothing on the left hand side. So I'll walk through the device just real quickly here. So we've got the required by Microsoft Windows Phone buttons. This is running Windows Phone 8. Will be available on May 16th for about $100. But by the time you watch this video, be sure to check with the carrier because prices always vary. So you've got your back button there. Also, your sort of multitasking with just Tombstone's applications. You can launch to anything else you were in. You've got your home button, and you've got your Bing search button, which will do your searching for you. We'll go ahead and allow. And there you go. On the right hand side, as I talked about earlier, you've got volume up and down there. There's your power and lock button. I had a hard time getting used to that located below the volume, but certainly you do the more you use the phone. And I'm really happy to see now we've got a dedicated camera button, which Microsoft mandates on all their phones. The top, as I just mentioned, you've got the micro USB port, 3.5 millimeter headset jack, noise canceling mic. And on the bottom, we got nothing but some FCC business. So this has been a first look and unboxing at the Lumia 928 for Verizon Wireless. Anything you guys want to see in particular, be sure to let us know. Anything notable, we will share with you. And of course, we will test it, put it through its paces. I'll let you know what we think. Please give the video a thumbs up. We most definitely appreciate it. I am John Rettinger, and I'll see you guys in the next video.